What's a conversation like that? I just sat down.
We are going to be talking about the Anime Awards for Crunchyroll of 2025. I'm so excited. I saw the nominations and I was like, I must talk about this. I must talk about this because there is a big debate going on TikTok right now. If you're on TikTok, if you're a weeb and you're on TikTok, you know what the fuck I'm talking about because it has been intense. All of the anime nerds are like, no, Solo Leveling should win. No, Frieren is the obvious winner. Oh no, Dan is the fucking obvious winner.
Oh no, the Apothecary Diaries.
Oh no, the Delicious Dungeon. Like everybody and everyone has been fucking fighting! They've been throwing blows left and right, making small digs, small jabs here, there, everywhere. And we are going to vote. But the one thing I haven't seen, nobody has talked about why they are voting the way they're voting. The biggest award is Anime of the Year. No fighting, because we all know that the only opinion that matters here is mine. Bam, 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 bam. Ah! Wait, I didn't do an intro. Hello, YouTube! It's Tiny Pixie Day. Welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about the Anime Awards, and it's going to be freaking amazing. You guys need to join us. Exactly. For a fun time. We swear we won't bully you. I swear I won't bite you. I'll try not to bite you. Let's talk about the nominations, okay? I will admit, I haven't watched all of them.
Are you serious, my brother?
So, the two that I cannot make judgments are is Delicious in Dungeon and Kaiju number 8. Those are the two that I cannot say I've watched. But the others, I absolutely have watched them and all the way through. I am not missing out. I have caught up on all of them. Frieren, Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, and Dandadan. I have watched those religiously. I have been kept on my toes, on my motherfucking toes, because of how excited I am about those shows. These animes have legitimately been the animes that I fall asleep to and that I will wake up in the morning for. Because I just want to finish these shows. Like, they're so fucking good. So in love with them. But here is why I'm going to choose who I'm going to choose. Now, Dandadan. Dandadan is a great anime. I want to make it known that I absolutely love this anime. And I watched every single episode that was released because I loved it so much. However, I feel like it does not deserve Anime of the Year because it is just pure gooner material.
You get a sticky, delicious, sticky mess.
I'm wet.
And there's nothing wrong with being a gooner because I'm a gooner. I'm a certified gooner, in fact. I am one of the gooniest gooners of all time.
Chat, did you clip that? Chat? You clipped that, right, chat?
And that is why I enjoy it so much. I haven't read the manga, so I can't speak on the manga. I'm just basing this off of the anime alone. And with the anime alone, what I have to say is that not only is it just like overly sexual, I think the concept is fun. I think it's really funny. It has its funny moments. I think it is very much made for like the shock type of humor. And shock humor is fine. Shock humor is good. In fact, I actually really like shock humor.
Let me gobble your tongue.
I don't remember what happened. I thought I killed you.
So you are in love with him.
No, I don't mean him. I am not watching him do his business.
I want to see you got your pecker back.
But the problem with that, it doesn't compete on the same level as Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, or Frieren. To me, it isn't as good. I think the animation, amazing. I think the story, very fun. The romance, also fun. Monsters, really creative.
At least take a girl out to dinner first.
But I just need more depth to it. And I feel like the Anime of the Year, when compared to the other three, it doesn't give the same energy. Out of the four that I know, I wouldn't give it to Dandadan. I think that's the least likely to win, in my opinion.
He's not just a man, he's my baby girl.
The third, although I love it, and I still love this, and I'm still watching every episode release, and I got my mom to watch this anime because it is right up her alley. And if my mom were to watch this video, she would probably backhand the f*** out of me. She'd be like, why would you not vote for the Apothecary Diaries next? Now, I know that a lot of my viewers are men, and that's fine. That's great. I love you guys for it. However, I know you probably didn't watch the Apothecary Diaries. And to that I say, why? It's so good! It's so fucking good! You guys need to get into romance anime more often. If you are a man that watches the Apothecary Diaries, you deserve all the love, all the praise, all the attention, because goddamn, it's a good anime. Listen, I love anime so much. I love romance anime. You don't understand. Like, most of my free time goes to watching anime. The Apothecary Diaries follows this girl. Her name is Mal Mal. And she ends up getting kidnapped while she was making trades at a brothel. It's like a brothel. And she is absolutely adorable. And at the castle, she's just one of the cleaner girls. She can read, unlike a lot of the other servant girls that got sold into working at the castle. But because she could read, she also practices apothecary. Now, if you know anything about me, personally, I am a pixie for a reason, because I like to collect medicinal herbs. Because I feel like there's going to be a massive tragedy one day, and when that tragedy hits, I don't want to be like, what do I do? So I have a whole book of things that I can forage, so that way I can do apothecary remedies if need be.
A dandelion must be the last one of the season.
Why would you eat that?
I know a lot about herbs. Not as much as I would like to, but I know a lot about herbs. So seeing her be an apothecary was absolutely 1,000,000,000,000,000% so fucking cool to me. I was like, oh my god, I love her! Ah! Why? Guys, I'm trying to talk! That's so rude! As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm not gonna spoil the whole anime, but it follows Mal Mal, and she goes on a whole adventure saving others. She has the constant urge to help people in need. It's so cute. I love the fact that she never is selfish, and she always like thinks about her position as just a servant, you know? And in the process, she ends up meeting the Emperor's brother, and he falls in love with her, but she doesn't know he's the Emperor brother. She thinks he's just a eunuch, but he's absolutely in love with her, because why wouldn't he? It's very, very cute. It's genuinely a really good romance anime, and it's been a while since I've found a good romance anime. After I finished watching Apothecary Diaries and I've caught up on the show, I genuinely got sad. I had like this wave of depression that hit me, where I was like, bro, how am I going to live without this anime? I need more! And I know they're still releasing episodes, but I was just like, I need more! I need it all! I need it! Please! Please give me more! But it's genuinely been such a long time since I've had a romance anime. Make me feel so many emotions, and just make me feel all giddy and make me kick my feet. Like, it is a solid number 3 pick. Had it not been competing with Solo Leveling and Frieren, totally could have been Anime of the Year. These are the final 2, and I'm going to explain why, and I don't want to get crucified. I want that to be known. Please don't fucking fight me. I understand both fan bases, okay? I get it. I love both shows. I know. I'm setting myself up for failure because I'm gonna get crucified after this. I need to embrace the flame. I get that. But this is my opinion, and I'm voting the way I wanna. Okay. My number 2. It is Solo Leveling. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys yell at me. I'm ready for it, motherfuckers. Let's go. Let's fight right now. Ah! Listen, Linda. Hear me the fuck out. I love Solo Leveling. This was genuinely the hardest fucking choice of my fucking life. It has badass fight scenes.
She got your ass.
It has the underdog story. Everyone loves an underdog story. We fucking love underdogs here. That is one of my favorite tropes of all fucking time. I love it. I eat that shit. It also has a fucking harem. Okay, in romance, I love harems. I love reverse harems. I love regular harems.
Reverse harem jutsu.
You like kissing boys.
I eat that shit up. I gobble it down like Daddy, chill. It has a goal that you want to reach, especially from season 1. You want him to be able to get the medicine for his sick, dying mom. That is his reason for fighting. That is his reason to keep going. I love that storyline. If I could gobble that shit up, I would. Another thing that I loved about it, when he initially got his powers, that was fucking badass. I've never seen anything like that. That was so badass and so creative and so unique. And I loved it. I loved every fucking second of it. And I like that, like, for once, the good guy, the guy with a nice heart, doesn't get fucked over. Like, he did get fucked over. Because he got fucked over, he grew stronger from it and grows stronger from it every fucking day, every fight. I love it. But, when in comparison to Frieren,
Poggers. Paste. Cringe. Shut the f*** up. Please. Shut the f*** up already. Based.
about Frieren in order for me to get you to understand. Frieren, she is an elf that has lived through so many generations. She has outlived everybody she's ever known. But finally, she has a team that she genuinely feels connected to. So she has humans, she has a dwarf with her, and she is a sorcerer. Not only is she a sorcerer, but she's a badass sorcerer. She never felt like she could ever get close to people. And I think that's something that a lot of people can really resonate with.
First of all, lower your voice.
Now, when you're going through life, it's kind of hard at times to not just be overly consumed with yourself and like feel like main character syndrome, sort of.
That
Pervert.
back there is not real.
Go. Do a crime.
And then when you find a group of friends that you can finally feel that love for, and then you end up outgrowing them, outliving them, outlasting them, and you know that you're gonna be alone, that makes you want to shut off even more.
They live so long, but the good ones still bond with us for our entire lives. These immortals are so kind, we must be good friends to them.
That is so fucking meaningful. So meaningful. She has went through so much, and she doesn't even realize. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about it, is she doesn't even fucking realize that this pain that she's feeling, everything that's eating away at her, it's because she finally felt that genuine connection for other people. When you're thinking about fantasy and concepts like this, you always think about races and like how long they live and everything like that, but you never take into consideration how many people they've seen throughout their lives. This really hones in on elf culture, and that makes me fall in love with the lore even more. It's more than just being an underdog. It's more than just continuously fighting for something. It has more depth and more meaning to it, which makes it so fucking beautiful, dude. It is so beautiful as a story. I think in our society today, it is really hard to become emotionally aware enough to be stronger because of it. The biggest mistakes in life is when you're going through hard times, when you're going through loss, when you're going through regret. Letting that shape you and define you and mold you into a person, there are two paths to take. You can either let it shape you and turn you into the worst version of yourself. You can shut yourself off from the rest of the world. You could say, fuck everybody else. I'm never getting close to anybody ever again. I'm the victim. This is stupid. Why did this happen to me? Why is this the life that I'm living? You could go down that path, or you can choose to be stronger and to love harder, to embrace more, to live life more to the fullest, to take every advantage and opportunity that you have. And that is inspiring. That kind of story is what makes an underdog want to fight. That type of story is something that can transform lives. And I mean that sincerely. Being able to see somebody learn to not just have that regret, but to make that regret live a better life, that is beautiful, dude. The writing, amazing. The animation, immaculate. I've never seen such pretty animation. The colors are so vibrant. The soundtrack is beautiful. The characters, all of them, each character is well thought out, well fleshed out. There is not just one main character. It brings in the stories of everybody and how they all tie in together, and how people's lives tie in together. That cause and effect is real and very amazing. That anime alone made me laugh, made me cry, made me sad, made me question my own life, made me think, what do I regret in my life that I wish I could have done more? And you know what? Each and every time I thought about it, I was like, I wish I started streaming faster. I wish I would have pursued my dreams more. Most people don't want to face their demons when they're watching entertainment. However, this show was so beautifully crafted. It is an absolute masterpiece. Not only was it animated well, not only are the fight scenes epic, not only am I always cheering for the main character, but it was so well written, and every character is fleshed out to the maximum. I love it so much. But that is why, here at Tiny Pixie Day, we are choosing Frieren. But that's who I would vote for Anime of the Year, and that is why. Don't crucify me, it's my opinion. If it's not your opinion, you can go fuck yourself.
Let me suck your toes. Watch this.
I have a massive sloth.